back to my channel. Welcome to a month in the life of my natural hair. So I got my Miche Beauty. Are they Miche Beauty anymore, or does it just say Miche? Everything just says Miche. Okay, maybe it always said that. So I got the Velvet Pomegranate Gel-to-Foam Styling Mousse because I was running out of the other one, and it actually smells really, really good. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know if I end up styling with it. It smells pretty good. I'm kind of excited to try it because I got the travel size one, which they don't use anymore. Let's go ahead, y'all, and get my life together. I think I'm gonna end up using the Miche Wild Rose Anti-Humidity Gel, which looks like this. I don't like the smell of it, I'm gonna be honest. It's not my favorite right now. But I think I'm gonna end up using that on one side of my hair. And then the Fenty hair, I really want to try this on wet hair. So we are gonna see. I'm gonna do a braid out with the gel. And we're gonna try to use the Dear Mama moisturizing because this stuff is like really good and it helps to detangle. But I'm not using it with a whatchamacallit, so I might need to check it and see, like test it out. So that way I know if I can use these together. But I don't think you're supposed to use the Miche with anything, but I could be very wrong. So I'm gonna be doing a braid and curl. It's kind of my usual thing. I really like doing braid and curls, to be honest. And my hair is not about to be perfect. It's just, I'm just doing this to make my life easier. Y'all, I was gonna pull out the ring light so y'all can actually see my hair, but I can't be bothered. I just really can't. Let me do something with this side first. Yeah, I really can't be bothered because I am very hot right now in my house. My husband has the heat up. And then I had to run outside to get something. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make 3 sections on each side. I feel like that makes my life a lot easier. I want to know, did you guys get anything for Black Friday? Let me know, because I had a very hard time staying away from products. As y'all know, Miche did not come out with any deep conditioners, and I was really looking forward to the pumpkin spice one. Sometimes I just like even looking at it, even if I'm not gonna buy it, I just like looking at it. So yeah, but they did not come out with anything, which maybe they will. I mean, you know, they came out with the foam, but that was pretty much it. Which, by the way, the foam in my hair is still pretty defined, to be honest. I always like to try products at the very back of my hair because the thickness is crazy. Okay, so yeah, let me know if you guys did any Black Friday shopping / what are some of the brands that you guys were into. I would love to know that. Anyways, y'all, so and by the way, the oil, I mean not the oil, for my last style, the I don't even know what I was gonna say. I don't know what I'm saying. What I used really worked for my hair, like really, really good, like really, really good. Let me make sure I got audio. Okay, so hopefully it looks okay because I don't even know what I just did. Anyways, y'all, I think my last wash and go did really good. I mean, I think my last thing with my hair did really, really good, to be honest. I think it did great. Right, and you can tell I still have, I think they're split ends at this point, to be honest. All right, I know, I'm gonna try to brush through it. I got the Felicia leather with a brush, and we're gonna try to see if we can brush through this. Okay, we might not be able to. We're gonna see if we can, because everybody's always like the Felicia leather with a brush is good, which is not bad. I guess for smaller sections. This is my first time trying the Felicia leather with y'all. I never tried it when the hype was in because it just was so freaking expensive. It really was. Back in the day, it was so expensive, y'all. Okay. It's actually not bad. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put more water on my hair so so we can see what we can do. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on because I don't want to rip through my hair. So I'm just gonna put gloves on. But yeah, y'all, I had boho braids. And y'all, I really love the style, but I got so tired when I was taking out my braids because I did not book to get taken out because I was trying to save money, and I literally cut chunks of my hair out in multiple places. Yeah, I don't do wash and go, but this is what my hair would look like if I did. But I'm not a wash and go girl. At any point in my life, do I like doing wash and goes? I just think it's too, I don't like air drying, and they don't really last long for me, so therefore I don't do them. So I am gonna try to do smaller sections for this part. And let's see where it takes us. I know I shouldn't roll it up that much, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's get the wet part, because the rest is this. Ooh, I'm tearing something. This is not good. All right, I'm trying to take smaller sections in the back because it is so hard to define the back of my hair. It's just so hard. So I'm really trying to take smaller sections. Okay. Trying to braid it. I really want to time how long it's going to take me to do this, actually. So I really want to know. So far, my ends are not inning at the moment. Okay. Oh no, I got the wrong piece. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't want to be here all night, so I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna split this again. I'm not trying to make it super small, but like I said, I do have a hard time getting definition from the back, so I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. But I don't want to have. One time I did them this small over my entire head, and it takes forever to take them out. And also, it's just, I could do regular sizes. It's not really worth it to me. The definition, I can get the same definition, at least for the front part. Well, no, I could just get the same definition in general if I do it. But I'm just gonna try. That don't make sense because I'm doing it this way. But I just meant like all over my head. I don't like to make all over my head this small because for the most part I do typically get the same definition. And before y'all comment, I'm not a braider for real. So okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I tried to get the strawberry kind and they did not have it for me, but you know, they have lots of new scents out right now for the gel. And see, this is not smooth because the pieces are, so I'm trying to make it as smooth as I can because that's when it gives you the most definition. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to do this entire section with this. We're gonna see how that goes, or I might just end up using the foam. I'll update you guys when I'm done. Hey guys, so I just got back from church. Don't mind the fact that we don't have a shower curtain. Don't mind the fact that we don't have like an official shower curtain. But I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like before I take my Sunday nap. The back is very defined, especially considering I do have flakes, but my hair's not clean, so I'm not gonna, but it looks really, really good overall. Yeah, I want to talk about the Miche Wow Rose Anti-Humidity Gel. So I did have my hair pretty wet, and I wanted to see if it could define back here because those are my kinkiest of curls, and it honestly did pretty well so far, so I'm really hoping it lasts. I'm not, still has my hair in it, I'm not the biggest fan of the wild rose smell. I suppose it does smell like wild rose, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. But they have tons of, you know, gel scents and all of that. However, you really have to work, like thoroughly work your hand through with that type of with this product, because sometimes, like for example, the dew gel, you can just kind of, you know, put it on, it's gonna go through. But this one, you really, really have to work it through, and I noticed that it probably does really, really well with super, super clean hair. But it still did pretty good. I did it on the back of my hair, and I feel like it really, really defined the back pieces. So I'm really, really hoping that this lasts. Next wash time, I might do my entire head with this gel just to kind of see how it goes. And then I've really been loving the Miche Beauty foam, like to the point where I'm using it more than the dew, which is kind of wild because the dew Def Mousse, because the dew Crazy Sexy Girl and the other one have been like my go-to styles, but ever since I went to Mississippi to see my husband's family, and my hair the next day was not defined anymore. I was like, what's going on? Like after one day because of the humidity and everything. This is an anti-humidity, but it's frizz free and definition plus volume. So I mainly use this, and this one smells absolutely incredible. This is a new one that they have. But we're gonna see how it lasts. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch my hair. I normally use like the satin ones or the cotton ones to stretch my hair, and then I'll show you guys the update of how my hair is looking throughout the week. But I'm really, really excited to see. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Let me know if you guys have tried the Miche Beauty styling foam, gel-to-foam. Let me know if you guys have tried that. And then also let me know if you've tried the gel, because I know I've been hearing a lot about it. I don't do wash and goes, but this seems to be doing really good for like a braid out. So I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I did make sure it went through my curls, but I'm just excited to see how this lasts. I did use a couple of other stylers throughout my pieces, but we're gonna kind of see how that goes. The part of my hair that typically is really, really hard to define is the back, and then on the sides, like this part, and this part, which I did with the gel, and looks pretty done so far. So yeah, I'm excited to see.